Wollaton Park is one of Nottingham's main beauty spots and is now a local nature reserve. Around 70% of the park has been affected to protect the wildlife living there and to allow events such as Splendour to still be hosted. Areas of the woodland, lake and golf course now offer protection for the park's deer as well as plant life and visiting birds. Rob Kirkwood, chair of the Friends of Wollaton Group, thinks that the change will only have positive effects.
It's a very good mix of added protection for the wildlife habitats, while at the same time retaining the wider amenity value of the park. I think what it does mean is that we can be confident that those areas will be protected for the long term. And I think as people become more aware that those areas in general are in existence, they will be appreciated much more.
The park attracts many visitors such as dog walkers and golfers, but does being a nature reserve matter to the general public?
I think it has to pull people into the areas. Obviously that will increase tourism spending and bring money into the area.
Well, it's beneficial for the birds and everything else in nature. We come here 2 or 3 times a week and it's really great.
I obviously see the deer and bits and pieces around, and they're lively and part of the reason you come. But they're fairly well managed anyway, I would have thought.
I think it'll make it much more of like a tourist thing, especially because it's not in the town centre. Like, it'll be nice for people to come to, especially in the summer for picnics and things like that.
I think it's a marvellous idea. It's a beautiful park, lots and lots of people visit and get pleasure from it, and I think it's respectful for the animals to get protection.
The nature reserve status was a result of talks between Nottingham City Council and Natural England, who look after the country's environment. The council are confident that the change will be beneficial to the park.
There's a lot more emphasis today on wildlife, on healthy living, and it actually helps to make the park a much more interesting park too. I think probably, before my time, people thought, well, you have nature reserves in the country, but times move on and you can have nature reserves right in the middle of an urban area.
To celebrate the new nature reserve, the City Council will be hosting an open day at the park on the 20th of October. Matt Curtis, CBJ News.